Congratulations on your success in the Invitational event. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
Well, thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh dear. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix, everybody. Where, statistically, it is actually our worst circuit. And you can see that, oh look, the rear downforce failed. One job, Carl. One job. Looks like the weather's good. And how's everyone doing as far as development is concerned? So we're leaping ahead. McLaren have sort of plateaued. And we're catching up to Parson. Who's the other team? Is that Renault? I think that's Renault. There's our contract. We're doing pretty well with that, if you don't mind us saying so ourselves. It's nice that we negotiated this brand new contract for us, because that's the kind of stuff we want. So let's have a look at the R&D then. Got to get that sorted after the Monaco Grand Prix then. Might invest in the powertrain, try and get some power ready for Austria. Might get the chassis as well. Thoughts. Certainly won't get it for Paul Ricard, that's for sure. Maybe for Austria. Okay then, so let's go have a look at the championship standings. Lewis Hamilton leads away from Sebastian Vettel. I didn't say Valtteri Bottas, but he's in third, followed by Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, myself in sixth, then Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez, Nico Hulkenberg and Devon Butler round out your top 10 in points. And in the constructors, Mercedes are streaking ahead from Ferrari, Red Bull, us in fourth, which is pretty good, then Renault, Haas and McLaren. Which means that no one in Williams has scored, no one in Toro Rosso has scored, no one in Alfa Romeo has scored. So that's right, Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Russell, Raikkonen, Albon, and Norris still yet to get off the mark. Pretty sweet, if you don't mind me saying so myself. Well, I said it anyway, so, you know, in case there are and all that. But, we're going to go get practice. We have a setup. Whether it's a good setup or not, I don't know, but we have a setup. We're going to get practiced for the Monaco circuit, then we're going to get qualified around here for the Monaco Grand Prix. We're also going to put the old components on, so we're not wearing out the new stuff in time. And until then, we'll see you on the flip side for the Monaco Grand Prix. But as you can see from our little checkpoint challenge, we didn't beat Weber.
There's a leak somewhere in the system. Sit tight for a bit.
I was waiting for one of these to show up. Oh well, at least we've got a newspaper. We can go read that while they sort out the fault on my car. The absolute fucking knob jockeys.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's start by getting your take on Romain Grosjean. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Poole, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly and Bottas, Butler, Kvyat, Albon and Daniel Ricciardo, Weber, Norris, Sergio Perez and Leclerc, Raikkonen, Hülkenberg, Romain Grosjean. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, don't try anything silly into one. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
Well, holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, P3, we did not expect that one, let me assure you. Yes, we had some good practice pace. I did not expect P3 on the grid. It's going to be a one-stop today, going from the softs to the mediums. Although we could go either way, we don't really know. But my God, I actually hate to say this, we could actually win the Monaco Grand Prix. And we never win Monaco. Not initially, anyway. So you can understand I'm a little bit nervous now, a little bit trepid, and I'm a little bit of everything else. So, without further ado, God, my heart is pounding right now. I swear, seriously, my heart is pounding right now. Let's get out on the track and try and get a podium at the Monaco Grand Prix. So here we go, folks. Our date with destiny as 5 red lights appear on the wall from third on the grid. They're holding this for a long time, but it's lights out, and away we go. And, well, it's a pretty decent start, but we're going to go... Well, I don't know what we're doing there, but we've somehow gone past Max Verstappen with fighting Sebastian Vettel up the hill. Go on! He's got him! Into Massenet, what a move! Absolute momentum run. We somehow took the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Get in there, my son, as we go into Mirabeau for the first time. Now into the Hotel Hairpin, the Grand Hotel Hairpin. And now down towards the second of Mirabeau corners, and then into Poitiers before we head into the tunnel for the first time. And my God, we've got the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Don't ask me how we got the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't even know how we got the lead. But we may be able to control the race from here to go into the Nouvelle Chicane and now down onto the short chute 2 to back. Whew. I'm starting to dream, folks. I'm starting to dream. I'm starting to dream very, very quickly. And also very nicely as well. As we go through Rascat into Antony-Nogue. And now that's one lap already done. 19 more to go. Set the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, fastest laps on the first lap don't mean a damn thing as we go through no, Sandavot, sorry, I need to call it the Source. It's not the Source at all, it's the Source is Spa-Francorchamps. But you can see how we are giving the barriers some proper respect here. As we go into Mirabeau, the Mirabeau Haute corner for the first time now, second time, so now into the hairpin. Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen all over our rear end to go into the Mirabeau Basse, and now down to Poitiers through the tunnel. Listen to that. You can see how well Monaco's been brought out as we go over through the Nouvelle Chicane. People on the boats cheering on the SpScore Racing Point Force India car as we go into Louis Chiron and into the swimming pool section. Yeah, absolutely monster those curves into Rascasse. Through Rascasse we go, and now into Antony-Nogue. We've still got Vettel all over our rear end as we set Vettel sets the fastest lap of the race. I do apologise. DRS has been enabled, the most useless thing ever around this circuit. And I mean that, folks. DRS is useless around this circuit. If you see a DRS pass around here, you got a medal. Just a little deep into Mirabeau Holt, and now into the Grand Hotel hairpin. It'll always be the Lowe's hairpin for us. And now right into Mirabeau Bass, into Poitiers. Sebastian Vettel's still on our back. Looks like we're dropping Max Verstappen a little bit. So it could be just between myself and Vettel here for the race lead. Or as we absolutely overdrive the Nouvelle chicane. We got away with it. No penalty, no nothing, no warning even. Let's go through to back into Chiron, into the swim pool section. And now out of the swim pool, down to Rascasse. Get the car slowed down nice. Yeah, we put ourselves an absolute stormer on a setup on.
Down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Yeah, battery charge is low, that's fine. We're basically using the battery charge really effectively. We're only using it in the tunnel and on the main straight. Everywhere else we're dipping it down to low to charge it. We probably don't even need to dip to low if I'm being completely honest. But we'll put it in low anyway, just so we know we've got enough charge. As we get the corners, curbs, some absolute proper murdering. Down through the station hairpin now into the tunnel. We seem to be gapping
We're accumulating some wear on
Sebastian
the
in the tunnel.
To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment.
I hope that's a sign of things to come. And we fling it through the first part of the swimming pool and now into the second part of the swimming pool. Back end just steps out a little bit there. A little bit tentative the back end was there. As we go into Anthony Noakes, wow, we got really close to that barrier then. Any closer and the tyre would have been disappearing.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Lap number 5. I think this was our pit stop lap, I do believe, as we go through Saint-Devote up the Beau Rivage to Massenet Corner. And then through Massenet into Casino Square. Down the hill into Mirabeau. Oh, hello. Were we brake checking Sebastian there? That's a bit of a dirty tactic. I think you'll all agree that's a bit of a dirty tactic now on my part, but you know, you got to do whatever it takes to thing here. MGUK is starting to struggle as we go through the tunnel, almost make contact with the wall on the outside of the tunnel, down into the Nouvelle chicane. Max Verstappen is literally there as we get a warning finally for exceeding track limits. Through to back into Louis Chiron and into the swimming pool section. And now Rascasse, and I do believe this is our pit stop here. As we come through the Rascasse, look at that view, and yes, it is our pit stop. So we come through to 22 men. We're going to drop to the back of the field here, but hopefully now that we've got the mediums on, which I believe are the C2 mediums, someone will correct me if I'm wrong. We're at the back of the field. We should get some clean laps in. Try and do the undercut on Sebastian Vettel. Let's come out of the pit lane, up the Beau Rivage, and now let's see what we can do on these medium tyres. I do believe there is one car out there that is trying an alternate strategy. I believe, if I remember rightly, it's Valtteri Bottas. So we just got to keep our eye on him to see what he does. We can see we're coming right up to the back of Robert Kubica and George Russell in the Williams. That's not to be expected, but if we get hung up behind them too much, then we're going to be in an absolute heap of trouble. We've got to hope that Sebastian's pitted this lap. That's what we've got to hope for. As we go into the Nouvelle chicane, and it looks like he is. He's going to pit this lap. So come on then. Let's hope that Excuse me, let's hope this undercut has worked here. As we come out. Look at all these cars we could beat. Hamilton, Verstappen, Vettel. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, there's the Williams. There's us. Ah, have that, Vettel. Yeah, you suck. So we've now taken over probably the de facto race lead, although we do have to worry a bit about Valtteri Bottas. George Russell is all over the shop here. Yes, I understand. We're practically pushing him through the station hairpin and into Mirabeau Basse down to Poitiers. We've got to get him in the Nouvelle chicane here as we go through the tunnel. Got to do the Big Daddy dive bomb, I think here. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, I tell you what. That is naughty, George. You know I'm faster than you, and I'll give you credit. You defended your position. That's fine, but yeah, that was a bit robust of a defence there, if I must say so myself. We've got a nice run through the swim pool. We'll try some in La Rascasse, no, but Perez is in the pits. We come through to Anthony Nove to start lap number 8. Ooh, what's going on there? Screens are all over the place here as we go into Santa Votte and now up the hill. So come out in front of another group of cars. We're in P9 at the moment. It's going to be for P7 when George sorts himself out, George of the Jungle. We may have to dive bomb in the station hairpin here. No? Okay. Well, you better get closer. Look at that. We're pushing him through the hairpin. We were literally pushing him through that hairpin. And we're again through Poitiers. He has got to get himself sorted out here. Because if not, he's going to be mincemeat. As we go down, we're going to try that move again. This time we've got him. Oh, and he even clipped the barrier on the inside, I think, as Hamilton looks to the inside of Max Verstappen. Will Hamilton make that move pay off? Yeah, oh, I don't know. Yes, he will. So move Hamilton up a position. But next up for us is Robert Kubica in the other Williams. Now, that's a car I definitely want to get past. We've got another couple of cars on pit road here. Let's see what we do here as George Russell's being lined up by Sebastian Vettel. And I don't know if that was a DRS pass or not, but that's around the outside and move Sebastian up a position there. I don't know if we got ahead of those cars here in front of us, but it looks like we did. So kudos, move us into P5. That was a P6 with Sebastian. And now that he's got rid of Russell, you can see how much he's getting ahead of him. So I wonder if in contact in the wall on the outside of the Nouvelle chicane, he sustained a bit of wing damage. That wouldn't surprise me in the very least. Least? Is that even the word? I don't know if that's a word. It may be a word. I'm hoping it's not a word, because then I've made up a new word. We try the inside of Robert Kubica again, but no, Robert's got some grunt in that William. Actually, that was for P4. 5, I do apologise to Sebastian. We're giving him one less position.
Okay, Jeff here.
We don't want to be stuck behind this Williams for too long. So who's out in front of them? We've got a Renault, and I imagine it's Valtteri Bottas. And this Williams is screwing us over. This Williams is literally trying to screw us here. As we go back to George Russell, I think Lewis Hamilton's going to get past him here. Yes, he will. Round the outside of Santa Votte and move Lewis Hamilton into P6. As one of the Red Bulls were all over the place behind there. I think that was the man Gasly. As we head down into Mirabeau, right behind Robert Kubica. Look at that view, it almost looks real. As oh, there you go, there's our traditional dive bomb into the station hairpin. Thank you very much. We had to do that because Sebastian was all over our rear end. And through Poitiers we go, we're in P3 now, so we can go chasing after whoever is in, it's Danny Ricciardo in second place. So that's a car we want to get in front of, and we'll get in front of it very, very quickly, if you don't mind me saying so. but he's already on the medium tyres, so I think he's going long, as is Valtteri Bottas.
Okay, gap ahead is
So they are going to be
7.4
factors towards the end of this race as we come out the swimming pool, giving the curve some major clunkage through the Rascasse and into Anthony Nogue. Halfway down, folks. Halfway down. That is very nice indeed, if you don't mind me saying so myself. As we go back to George Russell, you see Hamilton's completely dropped with Max Verstappen. Lines up a pass on the young British driver, and around the outside will go Max into Sandervot, and that's him into P7 with the man Gasly right behind George Russell here as we go back to, oh my god, who is this? This Charles Leclerc. He's had mare. He's in P14. He's trying to get past Alexander Albon, and that will be P13 for Charles Leclerc. Wow, how did he end up back there? That is what I am wondering, how he ended up back there as we go forward. Here's young Maxwell. And what's going on here? Oh dear. That's an engine blow up. That's Max out of this race.
some information on Verstappen.
Unlucky for the Dutchman.
They're retiring the car.
He got past Russell. I think he could have had a challenge on Sebastian there, but we'll never know now. George Russell, the cork in the bottle, as they say. So let's just carry on. We'll carry on doing our own race. That's all we can ask ourselves. If we carry on doing our own race, then we're gonna be just fine. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be just fine if we get that one done. What's going on here? I know what's going on there. So we come out of the tunnel, now down to the Nouvelle Chicane. There you go, look at that, we got the rhythm going in Monaco now. Who would have thought that we'd be this competitive at Monaco?
Our gap to the car in front is 5.
I know, I certainly wouldn't have thought that. We got that Mercedes in the pits, so Bottas is now in the pits here. That's what I want to see. So Danny Ricciardo will take the race lead. Do we come out in front of Valtteri Bottas? It's going to be close. But there, yes we have, good. And we set the fastest lap of the race, which is really good. Although I think now with Bottas on these soft tyres, it's going to be tricky as we see Pierre Gasly, the man Gasly, trying to pass George Russell here. I think that's going to be P7 now that Verstappen's out of the race, and there you go. So I expect, as one of the McLarens had a look up Beau Rivage. So we've just got to pass Danny Ricciardo now, and that's not going to be an easy task, because Ricciardo's AI is pretty powerful around Monaco. That's the one thing that I will say about it, although we are catching at a fair rate of knots as we almost decide to say hello to the people in the boats. That would not have been the way to end our Monaco Grand Prix after such a strong run. Ricciardo's still not pitting as we come out of the Rascasse into Anthony Nogue. And now down the main straight here. It's looking pretty good right now.
Charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Beau Rivage into Massenet. And now into Casino Square. So when Ricciardo pits, and looks like we are gaining on him on a rapid rate of knots. It looks like that we are going to take over the de facto race lead. It's all about then defending from the man behind me, Valtteri Bottas, as we go into Poitiers, into the tunnel. We've trying to save up some ERS here while Bottas is not attacking us. We should get that done as we save a fair chunk there. We basically want to save every little bit of ERS that we can, because Bottas is going to be quick and he's going to have DRS as well. And we've got 6, yeah, it'll be 6 to go when we come across the line. All the while, Matt, I know we had some issues in practice, but it looks like everything's going well now. Bottas sets the fastest lap of the race, and that was to be expected on the soft tyres. Ricciardo has pitted now, he's gone onto the hard tyres. Why has Ricciardo gone onto the hard tyres? He must have no soft tyres left. That's not going to work out well for Danny Rick, if you mind me saying so myself. We've got a big slide out of Casino Square. Now into Mirabeau, Holt. Now the big hairpin. Through Mirabeau Bass, now into Poitiers. And into the tunnel. We do seem to get the traction run on Bottas out of the Poitiers corner. See, it's fiddling with the ERS all the way down into Tabac and Louis Chiron, and now through the swimming pool into Rascasse.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So here we go, one more lap. 5 to go. My hands are sweating right now. I don't know if anyone else's hands are sweating. But, yeah. It's, they're literally sweating buckets here. As we go down into Mirabeau, Bottas all over my back end. I'm really trying to concentrate so much here. It's unbelievable. We've got a little bit of gap going to Bottas, or we've overdrove the Nouvelle Chicane, but we got away with it. Down into Tabac. I think we should be really going to no ERS, not low, because low still uses ERS as we give the curves at the swimming pool a bit of a clunk. And now through the Rascasse to Anthony Nogue corner. Everything seems okay at the moment, as we're still defending like mad from Mr. Bottas. I'll call him Mr. Bottas because
we need to charge the battery.
Yes, I know you want me to charge the battery, Jeff, but you may have noticed there's a silver car behind us that's trying to rob us of the race victory. I'd much prefer it if he actually went away. Would you prefer it if he went away as well? I'm pretty sure you would. Because then I can bring home Racing Point's first ever victory in Formula 1. I can't believe we're almost winning the Monaco Grand Prix here. Through the Nouvelle Chicane now into Tabac. Bottas is still there, folks. We're charging the battery up as much as we possibly can into Rascasse. And now into Anthony Nogue. You watch the run we get through Nogue. Thank you, bye. 3 laps to go. As we almost get acquainted with the wall on the outside.
Is significantly damaged. We're down a gear.
Oh, was that a gearbox problem? Yes, it is. We've lost 4th gear. Oh no! And a lot of these faster corners are 4th gear corners.
3 laps of fuel
Oh
remaining.
no! Is the gearbox gonna rob us? Is the gearbox gonna screw us out of the Monaco Grand Prix? Luckily, a lot of the slow speed corners are under 3rd gear, so if it was under third, that was fine. But we can cope without a fourth gear here, I think. Just about, although it will come testy in the back corner coming up. And you can see the car just slide through to back. Oh god, please come back fourth gear. All is forgiven. As we go through the Rascas and now into Anthony Nogue. And then just get the power down.
You've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my best without a fourth gear, Jeff. You may have noticed we're actually in the race lead still.
Should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap.
You may have also noticed that we're in the lead and we haven't got a fourth gear. And we're defended like mad from Valtteri Bottas with 2 to go. Hopefully that fourth gear comes back. We'll soon see if it does. Nope, it hasn't come back yet. Valtteri's still on my rear end, man. It's between us and Bottas. Vettel's lost out back. It was between me and Vettel for a long time, but now it's between me and Bottas. As fourth gear still hasn't returned to us, and we're going to slide it through to back again. Oh dear, hang on to that one, folks. Look at Bottas, he's all... fourth gear! I saw fourth gear there, did I see fourth gear? I think fourth gear is returned. And just in time, here we go, folks. 1 to go. At the line.
Final lap of the race.
We just got to defend for all that we're worth here now. Bottas is literally right on our rear end. Through Casino Square for the final time, down into Mirabeau. Oh, I hope we don't win, because that means I gotta do my new thing if we win races. Poitiers. Please don't overtake me, Mr. Bottas. Oh, it looks like we've dropped him. Oh, we dropped him as his soft tyre's gone off. Can we bring this home? Oh, come on, please. Through to back we go. And now into the swimming pool. Guys. Oh my god, we're going to do it. Oh my god, we're going to do it through the Rascas for the final time. Into Anthony Nogues. Oh my giddy golly. Yes! 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 Yes!
Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
Yes! Woohoo!
And an incredible win for Racing Point. A brilliant performance. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish. Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
It has to be said, Roman Grosjean certainly had my eye today. He made impressive gains during the race.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
We won the Monaco Grand Prix, folks. And unfortunately, we're going to have to end the episode here because I forgot at the end to record the ending. So I'll thank you all very much for watching. Let's get to 10 likes just for win the Monaco Grand Prix. But, wow, we win from Valtteri Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Danny Rick bring home in 5th place. The man Gasly 6th, Devon Butler 7th, Lucas Weber and Roman Grosjean and Charles Leclerc actually brought home a 10th place finish. Don't ask me how. But if you did like this Monaco Grand Prix, guys, smash the like button. Let's get to 10 likes. It just deserves it for our first victory on F1 2019. And you can subscribe for more absolutely F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 3, Snooker 19, WRC 7, as well as other live stream content. But my god, guys, we never ever win Monaco till last, but this time we've won Monaco first. Words cannot describe how I feel. So until next time, folks, take it easy, and we will see you guys at the checkered flag in the next video. Bye bye for now.